that his parents, the Frog Brothers' parents, in the comic book shop,
Yeah.
they are the two stoners who are
Yeah, I
fallen
know.
asleep.
I get that. I saw that. So they're, anyway.
I just found that was like, really?
My point is, because we're bickering now,
Okay.
my point is, I found it distracting and I was like, but why are their voices so deep?
Because they're the Frog Brothers.
Because they're like, 14 or something. Anyway, yeah, I thought the vampires were cool in their appearance, but,
Go on.
they were just a bit also lame.
Oh, God, you can't say that.
And I'm sorry, but is it like a requirement of becoming a vampire that you have to have a party in the back? Do you have to have a mullet?
I mean, it's not, but the
I think it is,
The
because-
80s had a good fashion.
Well,
Debatable.
Okay. Debatable. Yeah, some of it was. I mean, I did think that they looked cool.
Better than 90s fashion, I'll tell
I
you
think
that.
the coolest.
Tracksuits, come
well,
on.
yeah, everyone. Let's not speak of the 90s fashion.
Yeah.
I definitely thought the coolest looking one was
Go on.
Alex Winter. I thought he was the coolest
Marco.
vampire. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I like him anyway. So.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. I just was like, oh, is this it? What's all the fuss about?
Well, okay. So you've said your piece, have you? Anything else you want to say?
I can go on if you like, but I better not.
I mean, did you dislike the grandpa for having a car or something?
No, I liked him, but he was that. I questioned that as well because he
What?
was.
What, you questioned the grandpa?
Yeah, because in the scene where Max comes to dinner
Yes.
for the first time,
Mm-hmm.
he comes to the house, and big, big giveaway. He has to be invited in.
Well, that's not a big giveaway.
That he's a vampire. Yes, it is.
No, he was just being polite. But anyway, that's...
I mean, it's a film about vampires.
Yeah, no, right, okay. So you knew the ending before you'd even...
Yeah.
Right, okay, fair enough.
But what really gave it away was that obviously the Frog Brothers and Sam go through all those tests at dinner, but the big thing for me was that when he's at the door with Michael and has to be invited in, or asks to be invited in, the grandfather is kind of like looking through a crack in the door and is a bit like, huh. He has one of those looks on his face like, So he knew. He obviously had an inkling that Max was also a vampire. And then at the end, he obviously knows that there's vampires. Because he says, too many damn vampires. So why didn't he say something, stupid old stoner?
Oh, we've got a rattling in the background here.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, folks. Okay. Right, I don't know what to say to that. Because, I mean, as a younger person when I saw this, it was like that wasn't obvious. And it was like, Max is a vampire?
Oh, no, I definitely knew.
But now it all kind of adds up. I mean, bear in mind that he's never in the shop during the day.
Yeah. No, I knew it was going to be... Yeah.
Oh.
I knew.
Okay.
I think that because I hadn't seen this when I was much younger,
I think you would have appreciated it more younger.
I don't know if I would. I mean, I never liked The Crow.
That I still don't understand. What is it about the Crow you don't like?
I don't know, it's stupid.
What do you mean it's stupid?
I just think it's stupid. See, this is we're having a domestic in this episode because I don't like
The Crow or the Lost Boys.
Lame
Basically,
films.
you don't like goths. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh my god, you can't say that. No.
Yeah. Sorry. No, it's not. It's not that. I don't like fake movie goths.
Okay, alright.
So, yeah, what else?
I am going to say that there is a lot about this film that I appreciate.
Uh-huh. Let me defend myself because
All right,
there were things that I enjoyed. I thought it was shot really well.
Good.
I liked the
Good
kind
special
of
effects on it.
good effects. I liked the design of the vampires. I like them, when their faces go vampire-y.
Uh-huh.
I liked the kind of when they kind of swoop down on people, like the camera swoops down.
That I really appreciate. I like a lot of the camera work in this film.
Yeah, I thought it was. I didn't think it was a badly made movie at all. I think one of the things that if I'm saying I think it's lame, you know, I thought a lot of the dialogue was silly, and I'll come on to that in my favourite scene. But
Okay. I truly appreciate the location for this film. I think setting it in Santa Carla, but it's actually Santa Cruz, isn't it?
yeah,
I think that's really good because Santa Cruz during the 70s and 80s, it was just a scumhole.
yeah,
Completely. It
Yeah.
was legitimately the murder capital of the world.
Mm-hmm.
I'll come on to that later on as well. But Santa Cruz was just Bumtown.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that you're setting this film there, I just thought that was awesome.
yeah,
You know, I think a lot of the scenes, for instance, the scene where the Nazi punks, as they're called,
in the credits.
yeah, Nazi punks. It's like, well, I'm kind of happy they're dead, I guess.
Yeah, they're the ones that are on the beach.
Yeah, Nazi punks who are listening to Aerosmith from
Yeah.
Run DMC.
yeah,
Okay, sure. I like that that whole scene. I think that it's very well shot. I think the camera angles are perfect. The lighting is perfect. Everything about it is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I like the chemistry of everybody except for Jason Patrick. I'm sorry, Jason. I think that Edgar and Alan, the Frog Brothers, are really, really cool. They're really, really fun.
They're very, very funny. Yeah,
And I especially, it's not actually Corey Haim's character. It's Jameson Newlander.
yeah,
I'm sure that's his name. It's actually him. He's just got this stone look about him where he always looks like he's grinding his teeth in anger.
Yeah.
And I just think, that's really cool. You know, and this was his first film.
Yeah, it's
And
really
he
good.
was young, proper young. I think that the mum, I want her to be my mum. Sorry,
Yeah.
mum. Sorry, actual mum. I think Diane Wiest is brilliant.
She's so lovely in
She
everything.
is. I especially like her in Parenthood.
Yeah,
So, I think the vampires themselves are fun.
mm-hmm.
I like I've already said, like the way that they dress. I think that's cool. I like the fact that they hang out in this sewer, and the sewer looks cool. You know,
it's not a sewer; it's a sunken resort.
Yeah, but it's
But it's underground.
Yeah, it's underground. I think that looks cool. I think the massive mural of Jim Morrison is cool.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Do you know what? I think that if you took out the characters Michael and Star and just made it about Sam and the Frog Brothers versus the vampires, I think it would have been much better.
It would also just be the Monster Squad, really.
That's fine.
Monster Squad is a good film. This is also quite a short film,
Yeah.
which I'm appreciative of.
Me too.
I mean, have you seen Bram Stoker's Dracula?
Yeah.
That's too long.
Yeah.
Have you seen Interviewed Vampire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too long.
Yeah.
You know, there's no dilly-dallying in Lost Boys. It's like, right, we arrive on the scene, we're going to go out. Oh, these guys are on bikes and they look a bit dodgy. Oh, they're vampires. Oh, let's kill the vampires.
Yeah. Basically.
Credits, you know.
But then this really awkward kind of, love story kind of mashed in the...
Yeah, it's just not very great.
Ah, so you agree with me?
The love story isn't that great. Everything else is pretty okay in my book.
Good. Well, fine. We agree to disagree.
Right, okay. What would you like to talk about apart from it being lame? Is there anything you did really like in this? Is there a scene? Oh, well, favourite scene.
Well, it does have one of my favourite songs in, which is People Are Strange. And my favourite version, which is by Echo and the Bunnymen.
Okay.
I really did like, I thought that the kind of, rebellious, fun-loving vampires were really good. I did, and they were very cool. If I had seen this back in the day when I was younger, I definitely would have thought they were really cool.
Okay, but you would have hated the film.
I don't know. I can't tell you how I would have felt about it
Okay.
back in the day.
Okay.
I don't hate it. It's just I just don't understand the kind of, semi-cult status of the film.
Okay.
I just don't get it.
Sure.
Sorry.
I think it's mostly the cult status of the film is more to do with maybe the Brat Pack element of it, because you've got quite a few Brat Packs in there: Keith Sutherland, Jason Patric, even Jamie Gertz, I think that's her name, and then of course the two chorus. But I think it is mostly because it's the two chorus. Who during they had a very short span really of iconic status, shall we say. I mean, I think they did about 3 or 4 films together, I think. I know one of them was The Lost Boys, then there was a License to Drive, and then something else which I can't remember. I can't remember it. And then they also appeared in the sequel to The Lost Boys,
Right.
which I believe is either called Tribe or The Thirst.
Okay.
We own it. It's rubbish.
Okay.
It's bad. And Corey Haim does a cameo at the end. Yeah, I think that's mostly the reason why a lot of people think fondly of it. If I'm wrong, please somebody tell me. I mean, I liked it. I liked this film.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, I still like this film. It's fine.
Good.
It's
Yeah.
fine. It's not
I didn't hate it. I just, I just found myself a little bit bored, I think.
okay. I don't think it's the best vampire film of the 80s or anything like that. I think that's probably Near Dark, which is a really good Catherine Bigelow film, very sexy film. Or possibly The Hunger with David Bowie and a Bauhaus soundtrack, which I really appreciate because I'm a goth at heart. Yeah, I think this isn't the best vampire film. I think it's a very commercial vampire film.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to bear in mind, it's like Joel Schumacher, who had quite a array of success, shall we say. And then also it was produced by Richard Donner, who during the 80s was like one of the biggest directors. And of course, it's got these teen pin-ups all over it. It's got the Coreys, it's got Keith Sutherland, and I just appreciate it.
Sure. Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
What's your favourite scene, Freya?
My favourite...
If you have one.
I do have a favourite scene. My favourite scene is the maggots, Michael scene, where, they're eating Chinese food in their lair and they're messing with Michael. David is messing with Michael and making him see, rice as maggots and noodles as worms, and I just think that's quite fun. It's like if you were a vampire, if you had that personality as a vampire, you would definitely do that kind of nonsense to mess with people. So I appreciated that kind of playfulness of those characters.
Okay.
Definitely. And yeah, it was just funny. And obviously it's been, sent up in like various different programs and things. It's one of those scenes that is, referenced all the time.
In What We Do in the Shadows, they do that.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is a better vampire film.
It is a better vampire film. How about you?
My favourite scene, I've got 2. I couldn't decide. It's either the scene where they're dangling under the train track. I think the lighting, the set of that, the whole situation of that is pretty cool. But the thing that I really, really like is the voice over the top. So you just hear like David Keith Sutherland go, "My God."
Yeah.
And it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
That I like. But then also it's the scene where Sam and the Frog Brothers and are going around trying to get like holy water, and they walk into the church, and like
during a wedding, is it?
No, it's a baptism, christening.
Okay.
Yeah, christening, and everybody in the church just like stops and stares at them, and they're all just like filling up these massive water containers of like holy water, and as they leave, Alan Frog just sticks his fist up to be like, right on. I like that. Cool.
That was funny.
Cool. So,
what's your favourite line?
Oh, Right. Mine is so obvious.
Uh-huh.
Because this